Hi Virgo, this is your horoscope for May 2017. Thanks for joining me. It's really nice to be with you today. Now, from the 15th of April until the 19th of May, Mercury conjuncts Uranus. Okay? Mercury is the communication planet. It's also your ruler. It is in retrograde at the moment and it's in Aries in your 8th house. The conjunction with Uranus means that it starts to blend and mix its energy with Uranus, the planet of rebellion and eccentricity. That is also in Aries. So those two are sitting together in your 8th house and they're kind of plotting against whatever institution or organization or company or corporation you belong to. You're going to start thinking, I can do this better myself. I want to do things my way. I want to do things differently. So there's the potential for you, Virgo, to really rebel. But there's also the potential for you, at least for the first 3 days of May, when Mercury, your ruler, is still in retrograde, there's the potential for you to make mistakes alongside that, okay? So if you do want to be subversive, or if you do want to suggest doing things differently in this big organization or group that you're part of, leave it until the 3rd of May onwards. It'll be better after that date. On the 2nd of May, going through until the 21st of May, we have Mars trining Jupiter. Mars is in Gemini and it's in your 10th house. Mars is the archetypal male principle. It's what you desire, it's what you want. And in Gemini, you really want to communicate when it comes to your work and you really want to teach other people because you think you have the right idea and you know what's going on. The truth is that from the 3rd of May onwards, you are very powerful when it comes to work and you do have a lot of good insight. So any situation that's usually scary that involves communication, public speaking, doing a presentation, going to see the boss about something, making a suggestion or recommending something, anything like that that's scary to you usually, do it this month in May. From the 3rd of May onwards, you'll find it much easier. And the trine with Jupiter, Jupiter is the lucky planet of good fortune, okay? And that sits in your 2nd house of money and belongings. So the ideas you're expressing in your working life, all of this energy that you're putting into work actually pays off because you will see an increase in abundance and financial prosperity in May. It's going to be a really good month for you money-wise, Virgo. Now, the great news is that on the 3rd of May, Mercury, your chart ruler, goes direct. Your ruler goes direct. So communication becomes less stifled. You don't have to double check everything. You don't have to run things by other people to make sure there aren't any mistakes. Things become easier. Communications become far less treacherous. Computers work again. Emails arrive. All of those kind of things. So that's something to celebrate. Also on the 3rd of May going through until the 18th of May, we have Mars beginning to square Neptune. Now Mars sits in Gemini in your 10th, like I've said, but Neptune is in your 7th house of relationships, very, very happy in Pisces. So communication now extends and leaks over just from the working side of life and the money side of life into the interpersonal side of life. So any kind of relationship, acquaintance, family, lover, girlfriend, boyfriend, friend, anything at all, the way you communicate is very, it's almost shrouded by this cloak of elegance. It's almost like you have this aura of articulateness. That's the word. You come across as very articulate. You come across as very likable. There's a sense of glamour that's associated with you when Mars and Neptune connect here. And people want to know more. There's a sense of mystique. People want to hear what you've got to say. So it's really good for you when it comes to love and romance. So we've got a lot of good things happening here for you. Career and money, relationship, love and romance, all of those things have great potential and you don't have to do much. All you're doing is communicating and getting your point across. Other people are noticing that and they then come to you. So you're attracting other people through what it is you're doing. On the 10th of May, we've got a full moon in Scorpio. That happens in your third house of communication, Virgo. So that is really good news, because something that you're saying, some sort of communication, something that you've been putting out there, you get something back now from another person that makes you feel wonderful, that has a wonderful emotional effect on you. So it's almost like an emotional present that appears to you here around the 10th of May. So you feel really good, and that then in turn allows you to communicate even more and to build more positive relationships, and it builds and builds on top of each other. So relationships look really, really good for you here in May. So you continue to work with this energy until the 25th of May, which is when the new moon happens in Gemini, and that happens in your 10th house of career. It pulls in Gemini energy, which works for you because Gemini is also ruled by Mercury. It's your kind of sister sign. So it's pulling this communicative energy into your 10th house. So you end the month here on a real high when it comes to your career and what you're communicating in your working life, and that extends and continues on into June. So that is really an area of your life where you're going to do very well. So May is going to be positive, money-wise and relationship-wise, so you've got a lot to look forward to. If you would like a private reading with me based on your birth chart, then please get in touch with me via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the Readings tab to order your reading. Please remember to subscribe to this channel, and I'll speak to you next month.